Hello, trading has closed on August 21st, 2025. We always start with our disclaimer, go over our calls, and then give our predictions. This is my trading plan for Friday, which is August 22nd, 2025. I'm not certain I'll be able to watch the market tomorrow. I may not make any trades or risk my own money. I did not have much time to analyze things today, and futures have not opened. So be aware I can be wrong, be aware my plan can change, and trade at your own risk. All we said about today was that we looked for a gap open, which we got. This is what we said. Today was the pattern with the early low, and tomorrow also has the early low. During the day, MEJT gave a sell signal but printed the minimum target immediately. You don't have to go more than the minimum, and targets are support level, support resistance, so that held. But this rally, MEJT said, was a false move. You can't give a sell signal and then start a rally which sticks. And the system said it would retrace to this line, which would be support, and that's what played out. So we stopped at support. Now when you hit support that many times, it increases the chances of it breaking, and we're in a pretty negative period here. But this, for tomorrow at least, might not be as awful as it looks. Let's just remember we had this major league break calling for a big drop, about 500 handles. But there's a good chance we're going to retrace to this line at some point. It isn't a guarantee, but it's a tendency. Sometimes you only retrace to the point of the break, but often you retrace to that line. And right now, if we retrace to that line, it would be a great entry for a short position. We also said it's at some time we should go over this high here. So let's look at the wave count. Here's the all-time high. There's an ABC for A. We counted ABC for B, but it could be A of B. And if it is A of B, this is ABC. Good fibs, that could be B of B. And if that's right, we could make C of C. And if we make C of C, which is a possible count, if we're making C of C, and if C is equal to A, we're going to stop right where we said we had to hit resistance over this thing. So if we have a rally over this price just under 64.14, everything would fit. And we also have a big drop like this without being able to add to it over a day and a half. We also gapped down, hit lower lows, closed over all the lows. I mean, nothing stops us from rallying to 64.14 minus tomorrow. Now again, I don't know where we're going to open. Just because we closed over all these lows today, that doesn't mean anything if we gap down tomorrow, because time doesn't run out until tomorrow. But the inability to add to this drop, plus the wave count, at least makes possible a rally to 64.14 if we don't gap down. And as far as whether or not we gap down, I'm not looking for long trades here. I'm just looking for places to put on short positions, because I think we could have a 500 handle plus drop. But if we get this rally, we'll all fit. And if we drop first, then we haven't risked any money yet. So Friday's pattern has the early low regardless of where we open. We gap down, hit a lower low, but closed over intraday lows. And if that's maintained at the open, that should lead to higher price of printing tomorrow regardless of where we close. Now, yesterday's trendline breaks calls for a big drop to come, and time to invalidate that break is running out. That doesn't mean we drop every day, and there's a wave count suggesting a decent rally tomorrow. And if, in capital letters, if that happens, it should present a good shorting opportunity. I'm not looking to put on long trades here, and if I enter a short trade and it's wrong, I'm willing to sit with it when you're this close to a high, because I think the risk-reward ratio is pretty good. Bears need to gap down tomorrow to invalidate this pattern, and that's entirely possible. I think all the surprises here will be on the downside. I'm not looking to go long, but there is a wave count having us rally up to 64.14, which can't be ruled out, particularly when you can't hold on to all these lows. It doesn't change the longer term picture. A big drop's coming, probably in the 59.20 area, but that doesn't rule out one rally tomorrow. And if we gap down first, I think the money's going to be made on the short side. So it's the pattern with the early low, chance of a counter trend rally, but don't get caught up in it if it happens, because I think we're going much lower, and that's today's call.